No, you're the original video band, and video is obviously much more important to you than the music. And we go, you don't really think that, do you? You do? Yeah. You know, it's a shaky situation. I mean, we never thought that would ever come across, because to us it's so obvious that the music is the heart and soul of this band.
Do you think in hindsight you were naive about the potential of video?
Everybody in the business was naive.
But I think it was also
to music video. Nobody knew what it was going to do. Nobody knew what the ramifications of it were, what effects it was going to have on the way people perceived groups. We didn't realise that because of the exposure level of it in this country, 24 hours a day, that people were going to start knowing more about the way a group looked rather than the way it sounded. And we came along at a point where nobody was playing us on radio, and the only time you could ever hear our records was by looking at them as well. So consequently, you know, the visual image was something that lasted longer than the audio ones.
I think the video became all too serious once the sort of heavy business people moved in on it and said, wait a minute, we got an industry happening here. Yeah. And then, you know, suddenly there was a lot more money being used to film videos, and Michael Jackson's Thriller came out and everyone was trying to top that. And
we were also the first band to realise the pitfalls of it, and that was when we did the Reflex, which I think actually, although people still tend to think of Save a Prayer and Real, I think the Reflex was probably the video that influenced more videos than any other video we've made. I think people have been trying to remake the Reflex.
I think Duran Duran couldn't have happened this time unless we'd all really wanted it to happen. It does mean an awful lot to the three of us. It's a vehicle for us. It's changed a little bit this time. There are two less people, but the heart and the spirit of it remains within the three of us. And we were just determined to put Duran Duran back where it was before, and hopefully even higher, and make a fantastic record.
I was going to say, well, you know, the cell of Duran Duran, the unit, you know, you take two pieces out and we kind of fill in, we kind of grow in there, and there's always a give and take. There's always a chemistry which is changing. It hasn't settled down yet, you know, it's moving around all the time. I can feel these little crystals growing and sort of fingers reaching out, and then something will happen, it'll change direction, and we'll just keep on moving around each other.
How has this changed your perspective on what you've done up to now?
We realised we got ourselves a hot piece of vinyl. The songs we feel very good about, and our own performances we feel are a lot stronger than before. And yes, I guess I do think maybe people are going to wise up a little bit on this and say, maybe they have got something. But I think that the days of Duran Duran doing videos, you know, Indiana Jones style videos, you know, in like Malayan jungles and things are over, because I don't think
now we do it for real.
Yeah, I don't think we need to give people any impression that we do anything other than play music.
On earth gave you that idea? No, never. That would be
Cows will fly before Duran Duran get any respect from the media.
Well, how do you deal with that?
We don't have to deal with it. It's not our problem.
I don't think it's important. I think the most important thing to us really is the fact that the people we do have respect from are the people that buy our records and the people that come to our concerts, and they're the ones that really matter. Yeah.